welcome back to another brand new video Saturday night right here, guys. That's right. Anyways, guys, so we got some interesting things to talk about, which the Switch came out recently. That's right. Anyways, I didn't get one. I kind of wish I did. Yeah, I didn't order it because at the time I didn't think I was going to be able to get one. And then after I just was like, oh, you know what, maybe I might get one. And then I'm like, shit, I can't because all the pre-orders sold them out. And I was like, it's kind of late, so now I just gotta wait till the next shipment comes. Hopefully in 2 weeks at least, that would be nice. But anyway, so we're gonna get straight to gaming news, which is technically about the Switch right off the bat. Like, we got Zelda that came out, and like, everybody's already saying that it's 100 hours long. Like, this game is 100 hours long to play. Once you beat the campaign, you still got more to go. You got a whole world to discover. Like, it's not just one small map. It's like big maps, but you see one little small map at a time apparently. So you got a lot of stuff to get through, so you better get cracking on that one. It's just really awesome to see that the Switch is out and just so many, like, just the thing itself is so creative and I like it. And no offense to PlayStation or Xbox, but like, Nintendo kind of went a little more on the technology part on that because, and I'm not talking about graphics. Like, if people say that the technology's better for PS4 and that, technically, okay, yes, it is for graphics, but graphics aren't what makes it so technology, you know what I mean? Like, we have technology to make better graphics, yes, I'm not saying that isn't technology, but just the software, the hard drive, the everything, like, that device is something that Sony and Microsoft never did. And Sony was trying to get into that format just like Nintendo was when they started making 3DS, well, like, I guess Game Boys and all that. That's why they came out with a PSP, a PS Vita. Like, what's the next handheld gonna come out with? So, like, I love how, like, I know Sony didn't do it, but I mean, like, it's interesting that Nintendo took that to the next level because they know for a fact that people would love to play games on the road or on vacation, or like if you're stuck in a car with a bunch of people and you're like, I'm gonna play this, or if you go to a friend's place and you have the game and you're like, and they're like, man, I wish you could play that, and you're like, don't worry, just pull that out of my backpack here, here's controller, let's play it again. Like, it's so easy. Like, it's not that hard to make. And I know the game data for the games are so small and all. Like, they're only gigabytes. Like, they're really small games. Oh no, megabytes. Sorry, not gigabytes. Megabytes. But like, still, like, you're getting good games on a software where you get to literally move around. Sure, you're not getting Call of Duty or God of War and all that stuff. Like, those are great games. But, like, the software itself, though, is something that Nintendo pushed their hardest to try to do that. And they did that. And I'm kind of happy that they got to that part, especially that achievement. So, props to them on that, I will say. I'm just kind of curious to see what's going to happen. Now, apparently, there's other things I would be mentioning as well, that they also did get into that certain area with Sony and Microsoft, but we're just gonna leave that for the moment. Anyway, so one thing I will say is that Bulletstorm is coming to the PS4 and that, but they got to Nukem. I thought it was gonna be fascinating. I saw a small gameplay for it, and no offense, I'm a little disappointed. I really am disappointed. They did nothing. All they did, like, I kind of wish that they changed a lot in that game. Like, the way that the characters react. All they did was keep the same script for every character, and they did nothing. Like, I kind of wish it was just like maybe a small story they could have made on the side with Bulletstorm that you could have unlocked after the game. You know what I mean? Like, something where the characters actually can interact with each other. But all they did was, if you want to play as Duke Nukem, you just get rid of the main character, Bulletstorm, and they put him in, and he has his own lines that literally don't make sense in the game. Like, he's like, oh man, chill out, and the guy's like, this is techno, and it's like, what? It doesn't even follow the story at all, and I'm like, oh my god, no. If you're gonna just remaster the game. Don't add don't put in Duke Nukem. nothing. I was happy until I saw the freaking gameplay for it. It was sad. It's sad. I don't want to see it. Too sad to see. Xbox One is getting like a subscription like PlayStation Now. The only thing about it is that instead of streaming it, you can download the games and keep them. That's the best part, and then when you're done with it, you can just delete it. Which Sony should probably look into. I kind of wish that, you know, they could do something like that, because that'd be so amazing, because, like, I would get PlayStation Now if it wasn't for the streaming. And the reason I say that is because sometimes my internet does like to act up on me, and it really frustrates me. So, like, if I gotta play a game and stream it, like, let's say if I'm recording for you guys, right, and it starts acting up, or it's buffering, or something, the game froze on me, right? So, like, how am I supposed to play the game if it froze because of my internet? Like, that's the part that throws me off, because I'm like, I don't want to because of the internet and the streaming, because sometimes my streamings are bad. Just pointing that out. But anyways, let's get out of game news. That's pretty much it for the moment, besides me talking. Because literally the news right now is all about Switch. Like, this whole week has been talking about Switch and Zelda and Bomberman, and which, those are good games, by the way. I definitely would like to try that Bomberman. I haven't played Bomberman in like so long, so I'm like, I kind of feel like I want to get back into it. You know what I mean? I kind of want to feel like if someone wants to play with me for that game, because isn't it supposed to be? Yeah, isn't it like a multiplayer game that they just made or something? But if you guys thought that Bulletstorm was a sad story, well, guess what? I have even a worse kind of story to tell you guys. So this is probably one of the awful stories that this happened this week. Was I actually had to actually, you know what? Before I even say it, I'm just going to start at the beginning of the story, because I feel like I should just leave it to the ending and tell you guys what it's about. So, what happened was, I went to work. Everybody knows I work at a grocery store. And what happened was, we were getting someone to fix, we had a plumber that was fixing upstairs, one of the washrooms. And anyways, we had a leak come out of our ceiling, literally at the doors that we go through. So anyways, of course, we phoned our manager to tell him what's going on. He said to tell the plumber that, so he plugged it up, which was good, right? The sad part of that was, what was leaking out of that hole was actual piss. Like, it was so disgusting. Like, like, I don't want, like, it's dripping through this little area. Like, there's no food around, thank God for that. But, like, it was disgusting. It was piss coming out of the ceiling, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening here? I had to clean up with people, of course, and we were trying to clean this mess up. Then after that, then guess what? More holes started showing up, and then after that, apparently we had this one hole that burst in the ceiling, and it looked like a freaking alien egg that was like hanging, like, you know, like those horror games that you see like alien creatures, like eggs or whatever, just hanging there. The ceiling turned into that, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. But like it broke open because the wire broke through, and I'm like, that is so disgusting. And I'm like, oh my God, why are we doing this? Oh, like, why is this happening right now? And that was definitely probably the worst thing that happened this week to me. I had to clean up piss, which was not fun. Nobody liked it. It smelled bad. I almost threw up. It was terrible. But yeah, that was probably the worst thing that ever happened. But the best news about it is that the movies for the weekend is Logan. Now, I would probably look through the list and see if there's any more new movies that come out. But it's Logan. I'm not freaking choosing any more movies after that point. It's Logan. Logan's the movie that's out this weekend. Everybody's going to go see this movie. No doubt about it. And guess what? No one cares about any of all the other movies that are coming out this week, because Logan is going to break the box office this whole weekend. And I'm going to be part of going to that movie. Yeah, so I'm going actually tomorrow to see that movie. So it's going to be really awesome. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I know they're supposed to be seeing Deadpool in it, and I might have spoiled that for me today because I saw something that was a video of Deadpool, so I don't know if that was part of it, but I definitely want to see Deadpool at the end of the movie, and hopefully it's something very interesting to me. So, but anyways, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the video for Saturday night. If you want to hear more weird stuff, or if you want to keep hearing weird stuff that happens this week, let me know in the comments below. Tell me if you guys want to hear more weird shit that happens to me, because I definitely don't mind talking about what happens this week. Like, I think bringing stuff up that happens this week is probably something like a little more interesting to talk about. Besides this story was pretty disgusting. I bet a lot of people are probably like, that is disgusting, why did you bring this story up? But like, if it's something interesting to talk about, and you know, I definitely don't mind talking. I brought this up because this was like the most stupid story that ever happened to me this week, so that's why I thought I'd bring it up, because it's a stupid, disgusting story that I bet no one probably really wanted to hear that at all on the internet. So, yeah. You're welcome, internet. Enjoy it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later in the next videos. Also, too, if I do get this Switch, I don't mind playing some Zelda and that for you guys, if you guys want to. Because now we're getting to that point where we can play more Nintendo shit, because they're loosening up their little guards now, and we can actually play and record shit now, which I'm happy for. So, but anyways, guys, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching Saturday night, and I'll see you guys, of course, in the next videos. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.